Hey humans!
Take.
Ready?
Yes.
Hey!
My bad. Whoa. Alright, take 3.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm good now. I'm good. Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey humans! Welcome to our channel, Take 2.
Where it literally takes us sometimes 3 takes to get through life.
I'm Dilmi.
And I'm Venita.
You know what's weird?
What?
On-screen romance. I said it. It's on-screen romance.
This is a topic she's very
I am like ready to get down to this one.
This was her video idea.
Alright. Let me just set the tone for this one. I grew up watching a lot of Bollywood movies, right? Ever since I was a little kid. So, one scene that I'm never gonna like... Well, there's 2 things about Bollywood that it's like, what? One, the train situation. If you guys watch Bollywood movies, you guys probably have seen DDLJ, which is Dilwale, Dulhania, Jayenge. Really hope I said that right. But, so you know where, like, in the last scene, where, like, Shah Rukh Khan is, like, beaten to death, and he's on the train, and he's looking back. And Kajol's like, let me go, Dad, let me go. And then he lets her go, and she's running in slow motion, hand out. You know, she's like, I'm coming. Have you tried to run?
After a train.
Have you?
Whilst someone's like, dude, my aim is so bad, I'd run into a pole.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Alright, so I don't know how things are in India. Like, I don't know how train situations work. But here, it's a subway. You run 2 minutes, you hit a ball. Okay? Splat dead. So, and the clothes, they're gonna close.
And these people be running in saris and things.
Yeah, how?
There's fabric. Get caught. It's
Oh
a safety
God.
hazard is what it is.
So when you're watching this first, when I was watching it, I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
Straight over the head.
But yeah, so I'm watching it now, and I'm like, what? That is not possible. And the slow-mo running, too. She's just so perfect in running. I'm like, I do not look like that when I'm running. I'm like, you know? I'm about to die, okay? I am not fit. I am very unhealthy. So when you see me run after a train, better believe it's not gonna be like... So, yeah, that's a situation. And I think that's something that people really romanticize over. And it's like, it's a thing. So I'm like, all of these things, I'm like, yeah, no. You try that in real life, you're not getting anywhere. You run 2 steps and you're like, alright, well, that's gone. Next. Like, take the next train. What's the hurry? You might be delayed 5 minutes, but that's it. Stay for the next train. Safety first.
I don't know that I'd be running after a guy, man. No, there's no way. I can't even run from that wall over there. There's a wall over there to this wall over here. I'd die.
Yeah, so if you're, in a sari, like you said, like, no. No, not in high heels either. I can't even walk in high heels. Let alone
I could
run.
love you, okay? I could maybe even take a bullet for you. I'm not running after a train for you. Okay? I don't know what kind of love they're portraying.
No, Bollywood, man. It's Bollywood. Oh, God.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe you guys are out there like, if it's the love of my life, I'm willing.
I am willing to catch a plane.
I'm willing to become Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And hang off the side of a plane.
I mean, you do you, but
no,
not us.
we're over here lazy.
But we like our limbs attached to ourselves. We also don't like broken bones. So that's one of them. Alright, next up. Okay, next up. K-dramas. Yeah, I'm talking about K-dramas.
This is her realm.
Listen, I watch so many K-dramas. Now, I'm not into super, like, romantic shows. I like a lot of action, gunfights. This is really violent. But anyways, anything with, like, hand-to-hand combat, I'm really into that.
Don't get her angry. She has a lot of ideas.
Yeah, it's a dark place up here. Anyways, so, that's a talk for another day, Venita. So, like I was saying... How does one trip fall on a guy's lips?
So she showed me like a compilation, and there's this one video right here. She seems like she's falling from like 2 stories high. two stories. Do you know how high that is? And she just falls. First of all, it's slow motion. This fall wasn't just like, it was like,
It
you
took like
you see the guy, you see her, you see the guy, you see her, and then they're like that,
they plant right on the lips,
and then they just open their eyes and they just look at each other like,
yeah. And
"Wow."
now I'm no scientist. I don't know much about physics or whatever. Pretty sure that defies physics and gravity and all that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'd get knocked out.
I mean, come on.
On impact.
Yo, if you trip and fall, you really think you're gonna plant yourself so perfectly? Hell no! You're gonna go hit face plant on the freaking pavement.
Or I mean, if you even fall on the other person, to fall on their lips, you're like fully hitting skull on skull. Man, that shit's gonna hurt.
And if it's a guy, you're like damaging his jewels. I mean, come on. Especially like me falling on a guy. Come on, I'm freaking crush that dude.
She said it, not me.
So that's K-drama, and I'm so confused. Like the very first time I seen it, I forget which drama it was, but I couldn't even believe it. Like she trips and she just literally falls on the lips. And they stay like that for a good like 5 minutes. Then they realize that they're kissing and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
But the thing is that the way they just stare at each other, that gets me.
They're like, yeah, see, it's awkward when I stare at her like that.
Is it though? Anyways, moving on.
Moving on to what else?
Hallmark movies.
Oh, you go on this. You take this one. You take the lead on this one.
Okay. I love Hallmark. The Christmas movies. You know, we watch them.
Yeah.
It's
a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah. My dad in particular, he's not really a movie fan. He says he likes things that teach you a lesson. But so like documentaries. The man watches Geographic like it's his religion.
Yeah.
But recently he's been getting into it with my mom. And I tell you, I could point out the whole plot in like a second. I sit down with them whilst they're watching and I'm like, who's he? And it's like, oh, you know, he's a CEO. And then you see that the CEO just met this girl that's trying to make her way up in her job. I'm like, okay, so they're going to fall in love, save whatever needs to be saved, and they're going to get married, and it's going to be the end of the movie. Put that into like a princess and prince situation where the girl is like a journalist or something, and she goes and interviews.
To some unknown island or to an unknown village in a country that you can't even spot on a map. And they're like, oh yes, they have royalty there. And you're like, okay, and what are the chances that the person that's you meet and you hate ends up being the prince? Come on. That's like if you were to go to Seoul, Korea, and we're like walking and you meet somebody and they're like you talk whatever, and end of the night you're like falling for the guy even though it's only been a day, and then you're like, oh, like, you know, I really like you, and then the guy goes like, oh, but I'm a K-pop star, and you're like, what? And you're like, oh, but I have to catch a flight to
I have to catch a flight to Bora Bora.
Yeah, you know, I have to catch a flight to Bora Bora, so I have to leave. And she's in the airport, right? And then he just like last minute when she's getting on the plane, he comes like, no, I love you. Bitch, you met her like a day ago. Really?
Gotta be Queen Elsa.
I mean,
You cannot marry a man you just met.
what? That's
I mean, I'm not saying we like the movies.
We do.
I mean, you're probably thinking these people are haters. We're not. We're just overanalyzers.
That's what I mean. Like, yes, we love Hallmark. Don't come at us.
I
like
mean,
this.
I still watch them.
We still watch it.
I will sit down. That's Christmas tradition.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see the end of the movie before the movie even starts, and I'll be like, alright, I'm still gonna watch it.
It's still, still
It's
watch
a different
it.
CEO than last time. It's a different company.
It's a different company. It's a different situation. It's a different girl. It's a different profession. Not a journalist anymore. But, like, it'd be nice to just kind of, you know, once in a while to just watch something and honestly feel like, huh, didn't see that one coming.
Like, that's refreshing.
Yeah. But yeah, so on-screen romance versus reality, it's disappointing, really. Like, I would love if a guy, like, face planted me on a kiss and not, like, do an uppercut, you know? It's like, that's usually what would happen to one of us. We're not that lucky at all. Anyways, but yeah, so we just thought that we would share that. Well, I just thought I would share that with you guys.
It's just funny. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't think I'll be running after a train for a guy. I don't think I'll be running after a guy. A guy would be running after me.
Ooh, say it louder, sister. Yes.
I don't think I want to be falling 2 stories onto some guy's lips and then staring at him for a while. I don't do good with A, confrontation, and B, awkward situations.
And it's like, beside all of that, like, health. You're risking your life. What? No, don't. He's not worth it. Like I said, catch the next train. You might find a really good boy in the next train that's willing to take you in.
Before the train takes off.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I got room. Come into this cart, you know? And then if you're like face planting, just like, yeah, don't.
Do it safely.
Do it safely, yeah. Like,
please don't go running after people in trains.
No, don't. And yeah, so that's our little spiel. We thought that was gonna be fun, so we hope you like it. Anyways, so that's all the time we've got today for this video. So if you liked it, obviously, well, what should they do?
Thumbs up, kids.
Yes, show some love. Yes. And if you have anything to say about this, if you agree, disagree, if you have anything that we want to talk about, or if you guys have anything to say, comment down below. Obviously, hit that subscribe button. Like, nothing, like, yes, just do it. It's super easy, right? Just take the mouse, just go. That's it. That's it. So do that, and we will see you next time
for another weird, wacky rant with take 2.
All right, peace. Bye.
Weird,
Take 2.
Weird, wacky. Oh my god. Weird, wacky rant with take 2. That's fun.